Okay, so welcome back to another Fly With Me video series. Now, what is this engine? What's it on? Why do I have the Oh No PJ? And why do I have an Oh No PJ with me? Tell them, sweetie. What am I about to do that's gonna absolutely result in some memes? Well, I'm gonna put you back down on the floor. Okay, well, today's video, I'm going to fly something I have never flown before. So, let's just zoom out just a hair. Oh, neat, little chevrons. I'll show you the tail section. And just keep zooming out, keep zooming out, keep zooming out. Welcome to sunshine and beautiful Munich. We're going to attempt to take this here CRJ 900, which I have absolutely zero experience in, and we're going to take it over to Düsseldorf. I'm going to film everything. I'm going to chop it up a bit, but the only experience I got with this, other than loading in and just creating the chase plane views, which let's cycle through for a second here. So this view up here, this view here, this one here, which is a little zoomed out. Cockpit, left wing, right wing. The only experience I have in this is the 45-minute video with someone with a very strong southern accent, like southern United States accent, explaining how to fly this. And I think he was explaining to fly the one that was 2 years old, and I mean, no one's had a lot of luck with this airplane. Now, I've got the latest and greatest download, so we'll see what happens. I have written down two grocery lists filled with notes of what I should and should not be doing in what particular order. We're going to go from cold and dark, and hopefully, maybe, probably, if I'm lucky, even get the thing in the air to crash. So we'll see how we make out. So... Oh, God help me. In the background, Sarah is working on The Sims tonight. She's saying hello. She's nearby because this is like a 200% oh no PJ potential where we will probably need all the dogs. I'm not going to feel bad if I crash this thing. Like, honest to God, this is going to be one hell of a funny ass meme. But let's give it a shot. Now, I realized when I was putting this together that though we had the fleet created on the website, we actually haven't put it on any routes. And as you know, it seems like Lufthansa is actually phasing these things out. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll spend some time this week that I'm off adjusting the routes to make sure that this airplane can fly on a couple. But I got a feeling no one's coming to the airline to fly this. But anyways, let's take this thing for a spin, shall we? So this is the non-YALO INRI. This is the non-INRI sponsored checklist. I don't even think you'd want to even send me one for this. Okay, first things first. Nose rear steering is... Wow, what the f*** was that? Oh, Bear, your favorite coughing co-pilot is on this thing. Yeah, he just coughed. Alright, let's turn on. Let's look at some options here for a second, see if I can shut that guy off. Help messages. Yeah, we'll disable those. Instant IR align. Flight director single queue. We are in Celsius. Inches of mercury. No, millibars and kilograms. Okay. So we didn't really change anything there. The only thing I've done here is when I loaded into the airplane, I put it onto cold and dark. So doors, main exit open. Forward cargo. And we'll put the stairs. Okay, and you know what, we'll just we'll set this anyways. So what did we get for my payload? I had to restart my recording computer because it was being a bit of a pain, and I closed SimBrief. So we'll get that going, and we'll come back to that in a moment. I'm gonna like multitask with two hands here. V speeds, because we can figure that out. So really there's not a lot of options, so I guess I can't disable this frickin' coughing asshole that's gonna cough every few minutes. Ground services and maintenance, wheel blocks. on. Ground power. What the actual fucking hell? Oh, I just realized there's a second page thing. Can we shut the guy up? Can we shut the guy up? Can we shut the guy up? PFD throttle D10 hint. Show. That's not going to get annoying whatsoever. Oh my god. We're not even 2 minutes into this. This is already a meme. Yoke autopilot disconnect sensitivity. Low. Okay. Captain, PFD, and MFD. Sure. So that's it, eh? It's just 3 pages of options? Fine. Okay, no. 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 Off. No. Off. Off. Go away. Thank you. It sounds like a terrible lawnmower. Man, oh man. How long have I been recording? 8 minutes? I already want to frickin' just shut this off? Well, it comes with checklists, so that's cool. So circuit breaker's close, so nose wheel steering. Hydraulic pumps off, landing gear down. Yep, I got pretty much all these written down. Okay, cool. Let's... Nose wheel steering is off. Hydraulics, which I think was up here, are all off. IRO line, which I think was down here, is off. Parking brake set. Parking brake. Yeah, that's on. Weather radar is off. Weather radar center left. Weather radar, you are. Yeah, that's that, and that's off. Okay, cool. Okay, so battery master can come on. Fuel boost can come on. APU start. So that's APU there. Hello? Oh, this is start, okay. Bleed valve set to auto. Auto. Bleed source is going to be APU. Wow, that fucking APU started quick. Okay, IRS set to nav, so IRS is nav, and we start the programming of the FMC. Okay, so I think we can pop this out. Oh baby. Okay. So let's put this in the middle of the screen. So we need to do the position in it, which is Echo Delta Delta Mike. Put you in a scratch pad and put you there. And execute, I guess. Flight plan. So we're going Echo Delta Delta Mike. Oh man, this is Delta Mike to Echo Delta Delta Lima. Now I think it was Control Shift 1 allows me to write in here. Yes. Okay. So runway that we'll use. Okay, so I've almost gotten my flight plan back up here. Dispatch system. View last flight. We're gonna take the. Wow, my thing's really screwed up here. We're gonna take the 25 right. 6 right. I can't. My little nav map's a little screwed up here. I got that to show information. Runway is 26 right. And we get the sim brief back up. First waypoint is give me GIVMI. Execute, and we'll go departure arrive. EDDM departure 26 right. Where's the next page? Next page. And we're taking the give him 1 November. Execute. Back to the flight plan page. Next page. So direct to give me. After give me, we're taking Yankee 101 to Osbit. Z719. Sorry, the screen's going everywhere. It's chase plane's not disabled for this. Bibta, B-I-B-T-A. November 850 to Jism. Don't be dirty. Zulu 505. Oh god. ARPG. ARPG. Then we're going Zulu 850 to Adimi. And Tango 854 to Domux. D-O-M-U-X. Excellent. Execute like that. We'll come back down to here and we'll have a look at our legs to make sure that there's no... Excellent. So, next page. Okay, cool. Then the final thing, which was interesting to me that this would actually work, you type in the name of the airport that you're going to, so Echo Delta Delta Lima. And that's allegedly set, I guess. So back to the index, back to pause and it. Flight plan is set perfect. So we are cruising 240. With another 0, I guess. Cool. Now, allegedly, we can come into here and set our payload and fuel, like I was saying earlier. So I get a 0 fuel weight of 30.4 tons, and I need 5722 of fuel. So, cargo. We got, so 0 fuel weight right now is 2854. Yeah. Co-pilot Lizzie's watching the creation of the Sims in the background. So 30.4. So we're almost there. Let's take another passenger. Let's take another passenger. Overweight. Oh, that's because we got too much fuel, though. 5, 7. Yeah, we'll take a little extra. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna get to that 0 fuel weight. I think Sim Brief might be. Really? I think we're gonna do close enough. Yeah, let's call that close enough. So set payload and fuel, which it does not like at all. Okay, green lines. I'm good enough with that. Jesus H. Christ. Copy data perfinet. It's in there like that. Execute. VNav setup. Now. That looks fine. Perfinet. Okay. Have I done everything on the non-INRI checklist? Perfinet. Use iPad for weight. Okay. Cool. Let's call that set, I guess. Still. Let's come back to here. The next thing it says is passenger and emergency signs set to auto arm. So passenger signs, auto, and arm. So ooh, that frickin' APU loud. I don't know what was worse, the golf cart or the thing. Okay, DC service is set to on. IDC disconnect is off and guarded. Those are guarded and off. Bottom gens are set to oh, battery on, gens are auto. Gens are auto. Fire system test. How the fuck do you do a fire system test again? Fire system. Fire system. Where were you? You were somewhere. Probably should have wrote down where this was. Fire system test. Fire system test. If you were a fire, oh, it's f***ing right below. Idiot. Sure. Okay, nav and logo lights should be on, so navigation and logo lights are on. Fuel pumps now can allegedly come off, which doesn't make any sense. Bleed air to norm. It's norm. And bleed air valves are set to auto. Okay, now it says CDP setup, so heading and out. So initial heading off of the runway is 315. So heading 315. What the? Oh, there it is. 315. Oh my god, this is going to be bad. I'm totally flying this offline. I am not flying this in real time. The only disadvantage I'm giving myself is I'm doing the legit weather and the wind here f***ing blows. Oh god. Okay. Speed to 250. Okay. Okay, hydraulic systems says 1, 3B, 2, and on. Alright, so on. 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 Okay. ELT transmitter. Yeah, those should be emergency lights armed. ELT trans is set to, okay, arm reset. Oh, emergency transmitter on. Okay, air conditioning recirc on. So on. Probe heat to low, low, on. Stall pusher on, so the stall pusher was down here. Wow, this thing's really loud. Okay, so just because I know it's going to probably be loud for you, I'm just going to come into OBS and turn that down a hair so that way you can still hear me. So stall pusher is on, because then I can go into stall. Okay, those work. Nose rear steering needs to be off for push. So that's still off for push. EFIS set up range mode. Well, you know what? I think the EFIS is good enough for now. Nav source set to FMS1. So I guess you click here, makes that go away. Nav source is FMS1, right? Yeah, FMS1. And altitude, Barrow is at 1015. Cool. Now allegedly I can come into this Dave tab here, go home, go into V speeds, flaps 8. Cool. I think that's set. 146. Yeah, okay, cool. And that's it for the first page of this. So, holy crap, for 23 minutes, we're gonna... Okay, so anti-skid comes on. Anti-skid is armed. Thrust reversers is armed. Squawk, TCAS, I'm not going to worry about any of that for this flight. Mock trim, stab trim. I saw that here. Passenger door. Cool. And source select panel, everything should be set to left. Source select. Norm. Good. Cool. Let's set the sucker up for pushback and pray to effing God that I don't destroy this thing. So, we need to come into the Dave pad. Doors. Close. And close. Excellent. Home.
Captain, the cabin is secure. All passengers are aboard.
Pushback. Lufthansa. No. Nose right, tail left. Oh boy. Start. 8 cars. Make sure that this is actually still recording. Oh man. Oh, I see that wheel chocks are still in there. Ground services.
Departure check completed.
Bypass pin inserted.
Release parking brake. Commencing push.
Okay.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by.
Air conditioning off. Bleed APU. So, air conditioning. I'm gonna put these back on. I don't understand why you'd shut that off. Air conditioning off. Right. Bleed APU, fuel pumps, right engine start. And we watch N2 for 18%. 17, 18, do that. Push driver. Oh, you can't see because of the push driver. Okay. Do we think that is stable? Hasn't moved. Start lights out. Start left engine. Oops. So that's starting up. Now somewhere here is supposed to be the yaw damper. Dave checklist, V-speeds in here. Okay, that's... I've pretty much run out of checklist for where this guy's tutorial went. Like, it was a really great tutorial up to this point, and then it just, like, fell apart. But I'm pretty sure I do have to get the yaw dampers on here. Yaw dampers. Might be on the upper panel. Oh no, they're there.
Set parking brake.
Hey, no alarm lights. We might be doing a thing here. Oh man. Okay, so here, okay, so we go back to the overhead bin. No lights on ECAS. Bleed air to both. Put those back on and recirc fans. APU off. Air
Unlocking gear.
off. Okay, hopefully. Boost pumps is off. Flaps 2. 1, 2. I think those slots flaps to 8. Yep, perfect. Squawk TCAST on. No trim. I don't know. The Dave thing told me what the trim was. Takeoff trim is 6.5 degrees. Now where's the trim on this bad boy?
Right is clear.
Sorry, I think I didn't set up here. I'm just gonna go right up to altitude. Which is 240. Scroll. Heading. So heading. Speed. Alt. Heading. Oh right, yeah, alt speed. Cool. Oh, there's a trim. What did I say? 6.5. That's there. Okay. Is there taxi lights in this goddamn thing? Taxi lights on. Hydraulic pumps to auto, I guess. Okay, where are we going? How do we get out of here? It's a good thing I'm cutting this up, because that probably would have been very boring for everybody. Oh crap, I didn't even want to push that direction. Hello again. So we somewhat taxied to the end of the frickin' taxiway here, and we're about to turn on to LH2022 right. Now I got some things to find here prior to takeoff, but it's usually all the similar things to what you get in every airplane. So we've got turn on some lights, turn on the TCAS. I'm pretty sure start a clock, but I'm not going to worry too much about clocks right now. So let's just turn here. This thing actually taxis very nicely. I don't mind it. There's a tailwind from right to left on that taxi, and I actually had to hold the ailerons into it, which was kind of neat. Brakes on this thing are really touchy though. Okay. Let's set this guy for a second, give myself a chance to figure the sucker out. Now, weather radar. That was set to WX. Sure, that's fine. So FMS2 inhibit. Just stand by. These are all norm. Not exactly sure how to turn the weather radar on in this sucker, but we will go into TCAS. On. Oh, TCAS mode is auto. Okay, cool.
TCAS system test okay.
Okay. Well, let's put on some lights. 2, 3. Turn the landing lights off. Is there strobers? Yeah, strobe. Beacon. Oh, we forgot to turn the beacon light on. Oops. Ooh, cool. Put that away though. And wing inspection. Okay, well, no time like the present. Let's see how we make out here. Dear God, help me. At a minimum, I'm going to be able to at least get the autopilot on and set a direction, and then hopefully I can make it follow the nav path and go up to the flight level that we want, but we'll see. If all goes well here, I'll leave you during the flight, and we'll come back for the landing, and this will become a nice landing video, so let's see how we make out here. Now, I think there's detents in this thing that I have to just take a look.
2, 6, right.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. 26 right. Approach sector is allegedly clear, but I'm flying offline, so it better be clear, otherwise I got some questions that I need answered. Okay, takeoff config okay, left reverse armed, right reverse armed, APU...
On runway. 2, 6, right.
Maybe that's a thing I gotta deal with. Well, let's stop here for a second. That looks like a Cody lineup if I ever saw one. APU, is that something in here? Because it's still open. Ram air. Anti-ice windshield. Isolation valve. Oh well, whatever. Let us pray. So, spool up. Is that even climb? Oh, that's toga. Alright. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. 80 knots, maybe. That was intense. V1. Rotate. Ooh. V2. You're up. Oh, right, baby. Woohoo! that. Ooh, ooh, okay, let's get a notch flap up there. Oh, we're gonna fall out of the air, I think. Oh crap. Okay, hold on, let's get the nose down. How do we get the autopilot? Autopilot engage, nav, speed. Okay. Let's see what it does. Don't take me out of the air, airplane. Well, it looks like it's following, but we are definitely slowing down with the speed. That up to 250. Okay. Nose wheel light off. Oh boy. Flaps up. We made it off the ground! Turn those off. And it looks like we're following the flight path. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in about 30 minutes. Bye. Welcome back to the flight. We've been cruising now for about 25, 30 minutes now, and just having a look around in the airplane as we were cruising, and I learned something I forgot, that this airplane actually doesn't have auto throttle, so even though I have a speed set, I'm actually having to manually manage the speed, so that's kind of not fun. I just took a direct to our favorite JISM intersection here as we passed Frankfurt off to the left there. Top of descent's coming up here in about 40 miles now. We're going to learn here really quick how this sucker works, because right now we're in nav and alt select, but nav speed. Yeah, sure, nav and alt select. And I was playing around with like trying to like descend or ascend, and it was not working at all. So this is going to be interesting. So I think I got to set my landing altitude and then manually control it with the VS and throttle. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to see how we make out here. I don't think I shut the seatbelt signs off for the entire flight either. But you know what? Oh, they shut the auto. It's not a big deal. I feel bad for everybody that's on this airplane right now. I really do. Alright, so next page, next page. So final altitude for the outer marker is 18, so let's just, 18. We'll just see if the airplane, when we get there, decides to descend, but I highly doubt it. I think what was lacking in this airplane was a VNAV profile, and I mean, I'm probably just not using it properly anyways, but we shall see. So I was playing around, I just want to make sure of one thing, because I'm going to try and use the ILS to guide the sucker in and then disconnect autopilot like I like to, but TCAS still off, that's about right. I was playing around with the menus. I saw it pre-programmed, so I programmed, at Düsseldorf, I have programmed 2-3 left ILS approach, so we'll see how this bad boy makes out. So I move that so you can actually see without my head, which is probably behind the thing there. So I don't know. There's my favorite clone. And we'll see. This is gonna be something interesting. Mid or I mean, you can always take an airplane off. You know, landing or takeoffs are optional, landings are mandatory, and this one's gonna be no different. engine updating like crazy. So let's have a look at the weather right now. Düsseldorf, winds are 220 at 11, cab okay, 3 degrees, QNH 1014, and there's rain showers in the area, so that should be a fairly easy approach in. So we're at Jism, we're headed for Areg, or Arpeg, and top descent at Arpeg. Is it gonna descend? That's gonna be the question. So we still got that ELT on. That's important. Cabin pressure. Just playing with some of the buttons down here. Probably shouldn't have. Stats. So cabin altitude is 250. Landing elevation minus 60. Well, it's what is the elevation at airport? Elevation 147. This 140 is good enough. Okay. So, while we wait here for the top of descent thing, Let's Go Boeing 738 tour is still happening. I've been a little off this week, the last week or so of flying, but we're gonna get back into that tour. Just waiting on some technical issues on Johnny's end, and he should be up and recording very, very soon. So he needs the internet first to get a driver in order to make this new recording device that they got to work, and they're still working out the kinks there. That's why actually I'm probably going to post this video on Monday midday to kind of bridge the gap. He wasn't able to put up a fly with me this past Saturday, and this was meant for Wednesday, so I'm going to split the diff, put it up on Monday, and then I'll see if I can find something else fun to put up. We're going to really start hammering out some tour videos now, so it's going to be good times. It's going to be very, very good times. So I kind of wish I could put a poll into a freaking YouTube video right prior to a point to be like, do you think this thing's going to descend on its own? Because I don't. Just make sure we know where some of the important buttons are. So autopilot disconnect. Approach is going to be the very important one when I want to pick up the ILS. So. And have to hit the internet after this and watch a lot more videos on how to fly this particular pile of trash. It's a really cool airplane in real life. It really is. I at the beginning of last year was going back and forth from Hamilton, Ontario to Montreal, and I did it about 10 times back and forth, so 20 flights almost in this thing. So it was a really cool experience, like over and over and over again. But pretty sure it's a cool thing to fly in real life, but in the sim, it's just a little cumbersome, especially when you're used to the fully automated cockpits of the 777, the 748, and even the 744 to a certain degree. So we'll see. I have pilot puppies asleep nearby, so we'll see how we make out. But yeah, this has been somewhat of an anti-faff flight so far. So let's make everybody actually just sit. This on in full. So we've set our altitude. TCAS off. Or why is the TCAS off? Oh crap. Crap. It's not button I wanted. TCAS. It's weird that that's not like coming on. Maybe it's because I don't have a... No? Is it because I don't have a squawk set? Yes, I see a little co-pilot puppy behind me right now. Well, we are quickly approaching top of descent. Will this thing... I'm losing speed too, so... FMS1 alt. Will it descend on its own, is the question. I highly doubt it. 3 nautical miles. Getting a flasher on my millibars, probably because I didn't set. Oh. Okay, let's VS this. Let's go down 10.
Altimeter setting.
Altimeter setting, eh? Now, VNav. Please, God, have a VNav. Transition level. Target speed is 0.74. Interesting. Well, this is gonna be something else. I wish this thing had like some sort of VNav thing to tell me that I'm actually on some sort of profile, but huh. Alright, well, let's look at the legs page. B2B at a Bilu, flight level 167. Now if I increase that more, down more, what's that? Well, it wants me below 3,000 at METMA, and it says we'll be pretty close to 4354, so I'm gonna just go with that, see what we make out here. Transition for this one, we transition is BAM, BAM VOR, and then we'll hit right towards the center fix for 2-3 left at Düsseldorf. Just watching my power, watching my speed. This is interesting. I don't know how I feel about this one. I really don't. I guess we'll see what happens when we finally get her down on the ground. Now, airspeed limits is indicated speed, so extension between 25, so 20. Wow. Okay. So BMO 8,000 to 25. Don't go over 335. While I got everybody here in this particular phase of the flight, as I was saying, don't forget we are doing the Boeing 738 tour as the weather updates, and hopefully it doesn't take me out of the sky. Don't forget to drop us a line on Discord. Don't forget to check out Facebook, of course our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, majig. New videos usually for the Fly With Me series is every Wednesday, which would be one of mine, and every Saturday, which would be Johnny. Like I said, he's been struggling a little bit with internet, so his was missed this week, but he will certainly be back soon. Is this really the weather here? Okay, cool. So, we're going down at 1,400 feet per minute. I don't know if I particularly like this part. I'm not too fussed on this, where I have to manually manage that. I know it's like the old school way of flying, but jeez. Passing 18. Haven't killed any of the passengers with the altitude and the sorry, like that. Those reverses are armed, spoilers are auto. Oh man. Take it outside view for a second. Delta Alpha Charlie November. Lufthansa City Line for regional. Looks down here. So we're going to make the left turn at Adimi, then the right turn at BAM, and then intercept the ILS for runway 23 left. Hopefully we'll be at a good enough altitude for this. Have to look up a little bit more about the VNAV profile in this thing and how to manage it. Kind of nicely, which is what I want really, because, well, not quite yet, but we're 5,000 to 10, where I want to be below 250. So if I put that speed bug back to 250, yeah, we're getting awfully close. Right into the wind right now, so wind's 75 knots right on the nose. Oh man. So we're gonna learn, like, I've never actually watched the guy's video, was so terrible, but I never actually watched the actual landing. He didn't really have any really good tips as to, you know, like how sensitive the nose is, or how much you have to flare, or any of that kind of stuff, so we're just gonna YOLO it and hope for the best. This one, so B speeds. So those are all set. Let's go back to the home. Let's just do our checklist. Let's safety check. check. Before start, cleared, after start, taxi, take off, I'm in range. So APU bleeds, set. Oh, are you really supposed to put the APU on the air? Is that what you want? APU, lights and passenger signs. Before landing, flight attendant advise, passenger signs on, thrust reversers armed, landing gear lever down, slots flaps. And then after landing. Okay. I don't know if we're descending fast enough for this thing though. We do have the... I think we're low enough yet. Up that BAM waypoint there. Legs. Oh yeah. We're gonna do a little dive here for a second. At BAM. 3,000 there. Okay. Up to 10. Lights. Put the centers on even though they don't have the gear down. Lock will be tuned. Okay. That is checked. So let's come up a bit. Passing 8,000, so we can set our altimeter, which is 10. .1014? Yeah, 1014. Decision height set for 200. We're about to watch a crash landing in the making, I think. It's really high, really fast. Flaps and things. See if we can maintain that speed. That's not annoying. Okay, we can descend a little less fast. Power back on. I do see ILS for the height is coming alive here slowly. Sorry, I'm really quiet on this. I'm just focusing like crazy. Holy crap. This thing demands a lot of your attention. Alright, so just trying to hold that speed right about there. Freaking as the co-pilot sneezes, it scares the shit out of me. The altimeter's coming alive. We actually have to hold 3. Okay, let's take flaps 1. Pardon me. And I think we can actually arm approach. So we're going to do that and hope to God that this thing will figure itself out. Not exactly at 3,000, but I do want you to descend to 3,000. We're losing speed. Okay. Getting there slowly. Down 2 more notches. Now we're speeding up a little bit too much, so we'll take some throttle off. I want to know on Discord or in the comment section if anyone that is watching this has ever tried flying this, because this is intense. We should be turning into the ILS soon. Actually right now. Alt clamp. Thank you, airplane. You know my restrictions. I don't know what this airplane's doing right this second, but okay. Ready for meta. We're climbing. So we're gonna go down 1850. Or 18 rather. 18. So once we hit meta there. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Approach nav alt. I expect when we actually intercept the localizer, we don't slow down too much. Lock 1 is flashing. So this means we should be descending now. Right on it. There's the runway. Next level of flaps. And the airplane's descending, so we must be on it. Alright, cool. So let's go gear down. And we're at flaps 20. Airport is there. flap. Just trying to line up. Okay, wish me luck on this. Oh my lord. Airplane is crabbing, holy crap. Might have to take control here before I know it. And flaps full. That's flaps 40 on this one, eh? So I don't know what my speeds are. Final approach, VRF 141, so we want to hold 145, so we're almost there. This thing's got a really nasty crab. 1,300 feet above the ground. Keep that power on. Wow, is this ever crabbing? Are we even on the localizer? Holy crap, it doesn't even look like it. We might have to really take over here in a minute. She needs her power almost about 75% of the throttle. Holy crap. The frames are rip here too. Sorry everybody, the frames on this is gonna be garbage. Okay. I'm afraid to take the autopilot out right now, but
Approaching. 2, 3, left.
I'll take control here, airplane. Kill this flight director so he's not bothering me.
500. Flight
Yeah,
slow.
yeah. You're diving. You're diving.
Flight slow.
Okay, recover.
Flight slow. 400.
Oh man.
Flight slow. 300.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This does not
2
feel right.
minimums. Flight slow. Minimums.
Continue, maybe.
100. Minimums.
Yeah.
Minimums. 50. 40.
Long landing. Long landing.
20. 10.
Okay, it was allegedly 235.
4,000 feet remaining. 3,000 feet remaining. 2,000 feet remaining.
Alright everybody, and welcome to Düsseldorf. I guess. Okay, that was something else. 235, you know what, that's not bad for the first time. I was like everywhere, and I'm sure that was probably the world's worst landing, but that was pretty good actually for me. I'm quite happy with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we come off there. Okay, and we'll just stop right there. I'm gonna go park this pig and laugh at myself. I hope you enjoyed that. 235. It was still, oh no, PJ. I don't have the sign. Oh, there it is. PJ! Thank you for coming on this adventure with me. Thank you for... Oh, you were sleepy, weren't you? Thank you for subscribing and enjoying the channel and enjoying the content. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.